Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Dave, and on this channel I cover my love of Lego by covering Lego investments, my BrickLink store, and general reselling. This particular video, I'm going to be covering the BrickLink side of the channel. I've got a few different orders that I'm going to be pulling and sharing with all of you, and I'm going to round this video out by covering my sales for July 2021. So I'm opening my books. I'm going to show you what my total income was. I'm going to show you what the total cost calculated for all the parts are that I sold. I'm going to share with you the fees that I've covered, how much I had to pay in shipping, and at the end, I'm going to go ahead and give you how much profit I made over the last month by running my BrickLink operation. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Obviously, this is the new part of the operation where instead of sharing a weekly insight into things, I'm going to be sharing it more on a monthly basis. My goal with it is to be able to give you guys a bigger and better overall picture of things. I think sometimes when you go week to week, you kind of get the ups and downs, and if all you caught was a single episode, you may think that, geez, oh Pete's, this BrickLink store is the best thing since sliced bread. Or if you caught a bad week, in essence, you might end up saying that, hey, why in the world would anybody ever do this? And sometimes both of those are good questions. So we're going to go ahead and get into the numbers, and I'm excited that I've been able to put this together. Hopefully, a monthly kind of a review will also aid me in my financial record keeping, I suppose, so that when it comes tax season, I am better prepared and I don't run into the mad scramble to pull all the information together last minute. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some of the BrickLink orders that we received over the last couple weeks. We have another BrickLink order that I need to get pulled so that it can go in the mail today. I need to get this done before it's time to jump into my meetings. This order comes to us from Daniel in the great state of Michigan, so thank you very much, Daniel. Daniel has ordered a whole slew of minifigures. We're going to go ahead and pull those real quick. I'll take you guys along for the ride, and let's see what Daniel ordered. All right, here we go. I got my handy-dandy tray. First place we're going is 1677. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't have to get on the... I don't have to climb the ladder. So 1677, we're right down here. And we're going to pull out 1 and 2 of Gellert Grindelwald. Harry Potter figure. I don't know a whole lot about it. I enjoyed the movies, but I don't remember much of them. Okay, next one on the list here is bin L047. L0047 is going to be in here. Back here, we have... Oh, see, these are my old style. So Daniel has ordered all these. I'll have to come back and get them. There's 9 of these shark suit scuba diver guys. And you can see that this is before I already pre-packaged them in the plastic bags. And so these guys, I'm going to have to package all up. I'll end up leaving those in there for now because I'm going to pull the whole tray over so that I can individually package those. So that's the next one. And then the last one... oh yeah, there it is. The Shark Army Great White Scuba Suit. And then Ken Wheatley minifig bin on top. So that's one of these up here. I think it's the very... Nope. I think I see him right there. I think that's Ken Wheatley. And I don't know what he's from either. So apparently I need to spend a little bit more time pulling these things down to get this order ready for Daniel. Let me go ahead and grab those. Here we have it, Daniel. All packaged up, bundled up, nice to go. I just need to get this slapped in a mailer. So thank you very much, Daniel, for your order. I really appreciate it. Here we go. We're going to pull another order. This order is from our drop shipping friend. This is from the new one. Only 2 orders in the store so far. Interestingly enough, one of them is the same item that we sold last time. This does take the last of the pink sparkle babies and the first of the dark turquoise one. So we're going to go ahead and go to drawer 538 to pull this order. So here we are, coming down here. We have 1 of the dark turquoise and the last of the pink. I'm going to have to make a point to part out a couple more of the sewer baby sets. I do have a lot of those. Matter of fact, I can show them to you here. Oh, it's actually not this set. Now I'm confused. Oh, this came from it came from this set. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. Anyways, just those 2 characters alone basically pay for the entire set. I think I got those for around $5. You can see this order here, $7.93, which means we have already turned a profit. So thank you very much to the dropshipper, even though this order goes to Brian in Colorado. So thank you to both of you. I appreciate your support. Next order comes to us from Tara in Texas. This order is a total of $6.23, consisting of 11 items across 7 different lots. You can see here we got a dolphin, we got some tan pieces, we've got a printed panel, and a suitcase, briefcase. This does end up knocking out a couple of my lots here between the tan tiles, the yellow cloth cape, and the white panel. But other than that, our inventory is going to stay pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get these pulled and shipped out. So thank you very much to Tara for your order. I'm going to go ahead and get that packed up right now. Okay, here we have it. This order was for Tara. We've got the dolphin, we've got the 4 tan tiles, we've got the 2 1x3s, we have the yellow cape in the nice little bag there, or box. So hopefully that ends up staying in really good condition during travel. We've got the 1 panel. We have, out of order here. We've got the 1 inverted slope and the 1 briefcase. So thank you very much to Tara for your support. I really appreciate it. We got an order in from Russell in, I believe it's Nebraska, who has ordered a few different minifigures. We're going to go ahead and get these pulled. So the first of our drawers is 761. And I am on a timer right now because I've actually got a work trip coming up. And I'm supposed to be leaving in about 30 minutes, which is super fun. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get these pulled to help save my wife from having to come in and, in essence, pull this order for me, which she has agreed to take over while I'm gone. We've got, we did the Police Veto, we did Sirius Black, and now we got Severus Snape in the dark purple. So I believe that's this guy. Yep, there he is. There's our dark purple. There's our Snape. We got one of those. And last guy is a police officer. Duke Detain, 2275. Next drawer over. That would be this guy. Except I got a lot of figures in here. We're going to go down to this police officer. That would be us right there. Duke Detain. So this is Russell's order. We've got the 4 different minifigures here. I need to get those packaged up in a package so that can go out today and to save my wife from having to prep a shipper. But anyways, thank you very much, Russell, for your order. I really appreciate it. Nice, easy order just came in, folks. We got this order from a very interesting name here, Ella Shiva from Minnesota. So Ella Shiva, has ordered 10, cleared out my dark turquoise, large 6x12 plates in L17. We're going to head over to this side of the basement here. We got L17, should be up here. There you can see them in the back. So these ones have been in the store a little while. We're going to pull all of these, should be a total of 10. There we have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. I haven't counted them. But I will get those counted and throw them in one of the large bags. I'll show you what I use for those. You can see here, they're 4x6 bags. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to pull and probably end up needing 2 of these. I just like to keep everything nice and secure. So we're going to do that. Because they are plates, one little hint, I suppose, is that I personally do not like stacking them like this for delivery, because what will happen is if the package gets smushed, it'll go ahead and connect those together. And so rather, I like to invert them throughout the package. That way you can't actually end up using them so that your customer doesn't actually have to pry apart the plates. So anyways, I'm going to get this packed up. Thank you very much, Ella Shiva, for your order. I appreciate it. So the books are officially open. We're going to go ahead and do a quick little recap here of the orders that we received for July 2021 on the BrickLink side of the business or the channel. And as you can see here, We had a fair amount of orders. It's not the busiest month that I've ever had, but I've heard that summer kind of dips down, and I would say that I could see that a little bit. We had a total of 15 orders this last month, and I've highlighted just a couple kind of key points. If you're here and you're watching this now, if you see your name up there and that you know you've ordered something from me, leave a comment below, say hi, and I'll be sure to respond with an appropriate thank you. However, we did have a couple kind of outstanding or outliers in this particular data set. You can see here that we had an order from Daniel in Michigan, who had the largest order for this last month of $39.81. So thank you very much to Daniel for that. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, we did have an order from Joy in California for $3.30. Now keep in mind, that's the order total. It's not the final total or whatever they call it. In essence, it's just the cost of the parts or pieces or minifigures or instructions or sticker sheets, in this case, that they ordered. So a lot of these that you'll see in kind of that $3 range tend to be single minifigures. It's probably the item that moves the most. Even some of the $5 and $6 ones sometimes are also just a minifigure. They just happen to be some that are a little bit more rare. But if I scroll down here, you can see that we had a total revenue or total sales of $167.75. So I exclude the shipping charge from that one because BrickLink doesn't have a great system for their shipping. Average order total across all the different lots, $11.18. So 15 orders at $11.18. I'm happy to pull those. Honestly, most of the orders end up being unbelievably quick. You can see how many I've actually pulled, recorded, and actually shared in some of these videos as well. And most of them probably take me about 5 minutes or less to do the pulling. And I contribute that to the system that I use to store the pieces so that when I get an order in, I'm able to fulfill that order really fast. And that's really important to keep the efficiency of it down. If I had to dig through a bunch of stuff to find the pieces needed to fulfill the order, I would have a hard time thinking that it's worth my time to maintain the store. So anyways, that's, again, I'm just going to reiterate, systems are very important to increase the overall efficiency of your operation, I guess. So anywho, moving on here a little bit, you can see our shipping charges. Nothing real amazing there. Most of them that you can see kind of fall down in the $2 range. Isn't because I charged them less. It's because I ended up discounting the handling fee. I have that down there. Charged a total of $56.46, which means that total sales, incoming money ended up being $224.21 for the month. If I scroll over here, you can see my cost of goods, which isn't really that interesting to review because it's really just the divider. I calculate the cost of my goods at being half of the cost of the material sold. So this is just a calculated formula. You can see here I've got C3 divided by 2. So not a whole lot of magic there, but that means we did have a material cost, $83.88. Next, we have the BrickLink fees, and again, BrickLink is amazing on their fees. They are some of the lowest on the platform. Across all 15 orders, we only spent $4.82 in fees. Next up is shipping. So this is the actual shipping charge that I paid, and most of the time it ended up being pretty close. So you can see we actually spent $48.87 in shipping. We charged the $56, so there was a little less than about $8 across all the orders. That's going to cover my packaging materials, the cost of the labels, and just kind of running that side of it. So moving on, I did add a new column that I had just been forgetting all about, but because BrickLink utilizes PayPal for the payment system to get me my money, in essence, I have a double fee fee. I have a secondary fee charge that I had forgotten all about or didn't think of. And so I wanted to get that data in there to be able to share with you closer to real numbers. None of this stuff has all my equipment and material overhead baked into it. So there are other general operating expenses for the business that were incurred during the month of July. However, on a transactional basis, this does cover everything and is now complete. I've got one exception here, and that's because this payment was through Stripe, and I could not figure out how to get my fees associated with my Stripe income, I guess. So I left that one blank. I'm going to assume it's pretty similar to PayPal, though, which means that on this particular transaction, it'd be somewhere around 40 or 50 cents. So looking across here, you can see the PayPal fees do add up. Well, they don't add up if I don't calculate them. Okay, so now you can see that the PayPal fees do add up. We had $10.90 in PayPal fees, which adds up quite a bit, considering the total income of our order was in that 200 magnitude, which pulls it down probably less than 5%. I'm pretty sure PayPal is somewhere around like 2.7, but then they have a fixed cost charge on there, which is why you don't see anything super low. Moving over to the last column, which is the number that you guys care about. This is the net profit number. It's calculated up on a per transactional basis. And really, there's nothing really high in there. We had the one almost $40 order that stands out. Outside of that, you can see, I believe that $3.30 order, I made $1.50 on. So sometimes it's not a ton of money, but if you're only spending a couple minutes doing it, it's not too bad. Total net profit for the month of July 2021, $75.74, with an average net profit across all 15 orders of about $4, $3.99. Not the best month. I've certainly had a lot better. July has definitely slowed down a little bit. Hopefully, I can put some attention in August and end up bringing that sales number back up. We're going to have to wait and see, though. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing the new format and going over all the numbers and crunching it down, looking at some of the analytics that I enjoy as well. I don't think I've got nearly as complex of a spreadsheet and a tracking system as somebody like Pop's Block Shop has. For now, I'm pretty happy that I have something that's going to help me come tax time to properly account for all my income sources. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you guys later this week. Bye.